Welcome back to another episode of What's Happening Wiregrass with me, Caitlin. And this morning I have Sheriff Bynum with me and Reserve Deputy Ken Hosey, and y'all are with the Dale County Sheriff's Department.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this morning we're talking about the SOS program. Right. Tell me about that.
So this is an idea that actually Ken pitched to me several months ago. It's a senior outreach and support. So basically what we're going to do is, seniors built our community. Right. So we owe it to them to check on them and support them in the later stages of their life. So that's what we're doing. We're just establishing a database where we can go out and check on these people who are maybe limited mobility-wise or health-wise or whatever, and try to be proactive in protecting them. And if the issue arises, we can get ahead of it and get them the support they need.
So what was the idea behind it? I mean, other than what Sheriff Bynum just said, what made you think of this?
I had seen an episode on cops or some other law enforcement show that was on TV a couple of years back, and there was a sheriff's department, I believe it was San Diego department, sheriff's department out in California, that were doing a program similar to this. They did a lot of their checks over telephone, and I thought, well, an opportunity like this would be great if we could be more face-to-face, more proactive.
Right.
Right there with the seniors. And I always thought that was a neat program. And then back around October or November or so, my uncle, who was getting up in many years and had a lot of mobility problems, lived up in Montgomery. And we went through a period of about 3 or 4 days. Nobody could get in contact with him.
That's scary.
And ended up Montgomery PD went by and checked on him and fortunately found a back door open to his house. He had fallen and nobody was able to get up with it. He couldn't get to his phone, couldn't get to his cell phone. He couldn't get to anything. He had fallen and he laid there for several days. And I thought, now that program's starting to hit home a little bit. This would be a great idea if we can do it. So I pitched it to the sheriff and he loved the idea, and here we are trying to get it started.
So it's not started yet?
We're going to get started next month.
Next month.
Yeah, we've been prepping, had several meetings, organizational meetings for it, trying to work out all the kinks. We went out and researched other departments, like Ken mentioned, who were doing this, and we found Wakulla County, Florida, who had a program we wanted to model. So Sheriff Miller in Wakulla County was gracious enough to allow 2 of his employees to come up here to Dale County and show us and share with us what's working and what's not working. And so we've taken that and kind of molded into what we'd like it to look like. And we're ready to get started next month.
How do you find the senior citizens that you're going to visit or check on?
So we're gonna put it out. That's what we're here today for, is kind of bring awareness to it. And they can call our office. They can call sheriff's office and sign up with Ken via email. We're having kind of drives where we can go to senior citizen centers throughout our county and just really push it and let the community know that this is available to them.
Where is the senior center in? Are y'all in Daleville?
We're Dale County encompasses Ozark, Daleville, Midland cities. There's several different locations that the seniors gather in our community. So we're going to hit them all.
Center in each one of those.
There's one in Ozark, Daleville, Midland City. We've got several, so we're going to hit them all. DHR has been a huge partner for us. Their adult protective services, Robin and Ashley, have been tremendous in getting this off the ground.
So how many deputies will you have on this program or involved in this program to be able to go out?
Well, right now it's just Ken. So he's got a lot of work to do. So, but we have full faith in Ken. But we're going to have a lot of behind the scenes, and the patrol deputies are going to help where needed. But for right now, it's just going to be Ken, and we're looking to grow it. We're going to get it started next month, but hopefully, 6 months from now, we're going, full steam ahead.
Right. Do you already have some seniors on the books that you're going to go visit?
We don't have any directly written down in the books, although Robin that he spoke about with DHR, she already has a list that she would like to put into our program. So yeah. We're going to have several right off the bat. Plus, we anticipate as soon as the word gets out, we'll have plenty of seniors to be checking on.
Right. So, what do these visits look like? What can a senior citizen that will be visited? what can they expect whenever Mr. Ken shows up at their door?
We anticipate just showing up at their residence, of course, knocking on the door, introducing ourselves, sitting down to chat with them just for a little while, especially on the first visit, just
Right.
a nice lengthy chat, seeing how their life is going, seeing what difficulties they may have. And as we jot down our notes and things, we'll be able to better determine which county or state resources that we can kind of steer them through that will help things out.
Right. Something that I've noticed from meeting the senior center, the people who run the senior center in Enterprise, there's a lot of seniors in our area that they don't have a lot of family. They're alone.
Right.
So I think that this program would be really beneficial, especially for seniors who are by themselves.
That's who this is primarily geared towards.
Absolutely.
Is the people who just don't have additional resources to help them out. They may live by themselves, or they may be rather recluse. And we have some areas out in the county that are fairly remote. So, that's really the people that we're aiming this towards.
Right.
Absolutely. Just like Ken said earlier about his uncle, maybe have family out of town and don't have family in Dale County. This just gives them a little bit of peace of mind. If you live, out of Dale County or out of the state, sign your loved one up for this program, and we'll go by and check on them once a month. And hopefully not in a situation where they're like Ken's uncle was on the floor unattended for so many days. That's what we're trying to prevent. We want to get ahead of it and be proactive.
Is that so? I know that y'all have looked for other programs in other counties as a model to build this program off of. Is there already a big issue with this problem in the county now?
Well, deputies routinely respond to calls for welfare checks where a loved one will call in and say, I haven't heard from so-and-so in several days. We go by and check on them. So there is a need for that. That's why we're trying to get ahead of it. We want to be proactive. We want to be proactive. Everything we do, we want to be proactive.
Right.
It's crime fighting, and also this as far as checking on our seniors. We want to be, ahead of the game, and hopefully it doesn't get to the situation like Ken's uncle was in.
Right. So will there be a way for people to go on your website or call the department to put their loved ones on this list?
Yes, there's going to be multiple ways. We have an app that we're going to, we have an app already in play. So we're going to add that to our app. Also, they can call the sheriff's office, sign up that way, or email Ken directly. And we're going to put all that out.
Perfect. And Mr. Ken, I'm going to put that email, I'm going to attach an article to our interview today.
Okay.
So I'll put that email in there. So get with me after this
Sounds good.
and we'll get that email put into the article. But so what else are we talking about with this? Are we missing anything?
I don't think so. It's just getting the word out, hopefully building our database, if you want to call it that. And we want to get attention to it to let people know it's available to them. If it fits what they need, if it fits their needs of their loved one, please sign them up. We'll be glad to sit down and talk with you about that and just kind of getting the word out.
So do you think, are you the first one in the Wiregrass outside of Wakulla County? I don't know if Wakulla is not really in the Wiregrass.
No,
Panhandle.
a little far south.
Down
That's
a
right.
little bit further. But so if there is some success with this program, do you think that it'll spread over into Houston County or Coffee County?
We hope so. I mean, like I tell people, I love to steal people's ideas. So I hope they steal our idea. We still love people's idea if it fits for our community. And I think this is going to be a tremendous, tremendous program for our community. So we hope it spreads to other parts of our community.
Great. Well, I'm going to put all the information of where someone can go, numbers, your app, your email, where people can go to sign their loved ones up for this program that's starting next month. It's exciting. I think this is going to be great for the community, especially for people like your uncle or, people who don't have anyone around to come and check on them. So Mr. Ken's going to come and do that. And then hopefully Mr. Ken will get some friends to join on and take on a much bigger job that will probably come along with the program as it grows.
Sounds great.
Well, thank y'all so much for coming by and telling me about this program. SOS, tell me what that stands for again.
Senior Outreach and Support.
Senior Outreach and Support. So Senior Outreach and Support is starting next month in Dale County, and hopefully it'll grow to other counties in the Wiregrass area. But thank y'all so much again for stopping by and telling me about this. And thank y'all for watching What's Happening Wiregrass.
Thank you, Ms. Caitlin.
Thank you, Caitlin.
Thank you.